As obnoxious as that is. Track. East to west. And on either side guaranteed. Insight blocks. Floor. Not even sure I'm doing this in a sensible manner anymore, just for how much this thing is freaking making me lose my mind. Let them build that. Soup is for people who hate food. This isn't soup. You're making fun of. This is hot cocoa. It's for people who enjoy life. This is Swiss Miss hot cocoa in a damn near commercial grade microwaved milk with jet puffed marshmallow cream and a Gryffindor House Harry Potter mug. Not to be confused with soup. I did all that out of wood. Good, that's definitely not gonna like work on my anger. I would never be angry that I just did that. That would be weird for me to, you know, get angry at something I did. So we know that's not gonna happen. This is all on the wall, so I can get rid of all of that. Actually, I think I can get rid of that one too, because that is the wall, right? Yeah, that would still support it. What we're gonna have it do is we're gonna have it do a loop around the outside of the wall. See if that works. Big problem is now I just have one gigantic iceberg of marshmallow fluff. Because it's so big in the middle, like the thing on top that keeps floating around. The entire surface, the radius of this mug, I can't tip enough to show you guys. The radius of the mug, though, is one big marshmallow blob. All the sugar. Good thing it's not near midnight. Or I'd have a horrible sleep. I'd probably lose my mind. Alright, that bridge has been made, so now it needs to be hooked up. I have levers up here I know I'm not using. Like this one. This Gabbro lever will in fact be called, Control N, the Hydra Pit lever. We'll add new task of a bridge. There we go. We've hooked up, or we are hooking that up. This one, I think we already previously hooked up the bridge. I hooked up the wrong lever. I hooked up the wrong effing letter. What is it? Control M. That lever goes to that bridge. Maybe I didn't. Control M. That one was just never hooked up. All right, well that's good. Add new task, bridge. I was genuinely worried I hooked up the wrong lever to that bridge. Never mind, I just didn't hook up any lever to that bridge. That's a good one, TikToks. Fake laughter hiding real pain. Define finished, TikToks. Define finished. If your definition of finished is completely self-sustainable and damn near unassailable, then it was finished 3 streams ago. So about 24 hours ago. If, however, you're talking about the massive drill thing into the ground plus conquering the rest of the map, yes. Except for pants. For some reason, we don't know what pants are. I'm literally getting all the marshmallow fluff stuck in my mustache. Just open wide and inhale it in one go. It definitely doesn't taste nasty when you do it that way. Not at all. I don't need a paper towel real quick. Because I now have marshmallow fluff in my mustache. Yeah, for some reason we don't make pants well. I don't know why. Yeah, right now, our major, like, rooms that we were doing is down below. We're trying to, like, set up the first thing to be able to do a mine cart system to bring stone up as we mine a rather large amount of stone. After that, in addition to that, when I get the ground low enough, I still need to make 7 towers. Realistically, I don't need them. They were part of my original design, so I need to make 7 towers. And they need to involve mist generators. I'm also needing to fill in these gaps in the ground so that when my catapults launch, I don't accidentally pierce my own base. Also, I'm making an arena here so that if we capture goblins or anything, we can sacrifice them to our pet Hydra. But yeah, no, like I said, we are self-sustainable. I don't need for anything. I can literally lock up the walls. If I were to get rid of the bridge, if I were to get rid of this bridge right here, or actually this bridge, if I were to get rid of this bridge right here, replace it with a wall, like put a wall there and get rid of that bridge, and then get rid of this bridge and put a wall there, literally, and then just lock the doors. You just let this go forever, and I do not think that this map would ever fall. We've made it anti-water, anti-air, and anti-ground. Like, you cannot assail this. Unless the dwarves go crazy. That's the big issue. Whenever they get a bit moody, they're stuck together. So it's one of those, I'm not stuck in here with you. You're stuck in here with me. So that's the one big thing. But I don't think the AI has to deal with that. What do you mean always on stream confirmed? Oh, yeah. That would be something. I don't know though, because see here, at least like with the weird robot one, like maybe I just wouldn't be controlling it. That's kind of humorous. But the problem is that would be boring as hell. Like literally, who does it follow? I'd have to like get like the bot thing, like what Sayadad does, so you can control who it follows. Like literally, you'd just be looking at this screen, and then the game was right now pauses when events happen. That's the big issue. That wouldn't really ever work. We're still bringing cloth down. Holy crap. How much metal is there still left to put in? Oh my god. Oh, yes, we're finally within the last list of metal. Metal almost out of the way, confirmed. Cloth, 1 page. 1 page. 2 pages. 3. 2 and about a 5th pages plus 1 page. Almost 2. So mix that with the 5th from before, so 2, 3, 4. We have about 4 pages of cloth to go through, and then those will be out. Yay. And then we can do this metal. It's not much, only a couple hundred. And then we get to do the big sort of where I screwed up all the leather before. I fucked these up bad. My legendary Earlist +5 just got eaten by a werebeast. Should have nicknamed it Early Warning System. Yo, like when those werebeasts ended up in the map and it didn't tell me I was under attack. It was just like, yeah, people are fighting. Okay, like how they were fighting before? Yeah, sure, if you say so. Okay, what's going on? Oh, all your guys are dying to this lichen. Why haven't you told me? Where's my mechanic? What is my mechanic doing? Because this dude, what do I even call the mechanic? I forgot. Grease Monkey. Grease Monkey, what are you doing, dude? Forging, making rock mechanisms. Haven't you already made all the rock mechanisms? Like, I need you to install the rock mechanisms. Construct rock. Dear Lord, I ordered a lot. Can I put this job, can I suspend that job real quick? Yeah. Like, install the mechanisms you have, please. Get them out of my way. You're making it hard. I just lost where I was. Where's the arena? There's the arena. Build J. No, not an actual cage. Build trap J. What is cage trap? C. So the idea down here, TikToks, is that we will pull a lever, reveal the Hydra at the same time as we let loose the Goblin. The Hydra will kill Goblin, and then the Hydra will go to whatever it can try to destroy, namely this table, and somewhere between all the cage traps we'll recapture it and then reinstall him back in the middle. That's what I got. That's what this arena is. I almost kind of like, I know the dwarves would be scared, but I almost kind of want to just do a carve fortifications all around so people can watch the bloodshed, but they'd just run away in terror and it wouldn't be fun. They would just run away in terror and it'd be pointless. Build doors. So that kind of blows. Alright, those doors are installed. Don't have to worry about them anymore. More cloth is being brought down. Good. Get that cloth and that quantum. So I gotta get these mechanisms out of here. I want to free this up so when I start freeing up the bins, I can see where the bins are and throw them away. And I've nearly filled up all my water holes. Somebody's poisoned the water hole. Still at 2s over there. Damn it. Build construction wall. And now we're cleaning up this hole. The greatest of holes. That one's been covered. Right, now this one's where this gets weird. We need to start removing the floors on opposite sides and zipper this in towards the stairwell. And then that will be good. Because I don't think you can punch through a stairwell itself. They might be able to punch the top of the stairwell, but I don't think you can punch a stairwell. Worst case scenario, when I'm done, I'll replace that stairwell with a wall. Even if they punch through to the top one, won't lead to anything, that'll be secure. I won't have to deal with that crap. And there's also this room of a project I screwed up earlier. There's a pressure plate in here to let the water out when it gets too deep. But it's never going to get that deep because there wasn't more water. I'm a brilliant man. I'm a brilliant one, yes I am. They call me genius, for I am one such. Build construction wall. And a site. Oh, also, there's a dude here to trade, isn't there? I don't think I have much to trade you. Unless they already mark a bunch? It won't tell me in this menu, will it? Alright, what do we have here? Who are these? Are these the dwarves? Are these dwarves? You know what? All the things that are here, why don't we just trade them to them? All those. All these individual bismuth bronze bolts. Trade them as well. Because they're supposed to store these things in groups, but they're not. Alright, we'll trade them all those. And then prepared. Be prepared. That'll be good. They'll bring that down, we'll trade for our shit. Bob's your uncle. I need that water to be empty. This water's torturing me. This torturing goodness. And then, when I'm done with all the internal things, we'll continue with the flattening of the ground around our base so we can catapult and or use our merch dwarves for days. Which actually kind of reminds me. I set it up to where I didn't do... What the hell? I didn't put a roof on that, did I? So, no, that's just a big F. Oh my god. That is like the worst security design. Just a big old hole. Big old hole. Not even a door to stop someone coming in. Just a big old hole. Come right on in. Here's my base. Come kill me, please. All right. Do a floor across this. Pop that wall. Build a floor there. Cover that wall. That's what we need to do. I was gonna say, since we have installed this passage to where our marked doors and other doors could go outside, actually, I could build construction, carve fortifications over here. Not carve. Yeah, craft. Construct. You know what I'm saying. Words. Words mean things. We can start constructing a bunch of fortifications around here. As soon as I can figure out where my insight blocks are. There we go. Maybe I could actually try to station dwarves up here. Though knowing them, they'd still find a way to dodge through it just to piss me off. At least I'd be able to get a slightly better position what I've been trying to do, so that's something. Now, the big thing that I've screwed up that I'm noticing is I should have done walls. Otherwise, I have a weird diagonal point. Is that really an issue, though? The diagonals? I mean, they're gonna dodge through this shit anyway, so I don't have a roof on it. Yeah, probably. It's going to annoy me if I leave that like that. All right, we'll get rid of the ones on the inner so I can build a floor there to fix. So I know, you know, your neighbor knows that the doors would just leap through those diagonals anyways. Even though they could probably just go through the fortifications and or any other ways to screw me over, they're going to use the one weakness that I leave in, and they're going to make me look at the fool. They're going to be like, you're the one who did it. You're the one who did it, not me. I just happened to be a crazy suicidal dwarf who leapt through to go punch the enemy with my crossbow. As you do. Okay. Like I said, they're still bringing cloth down. Like, we're actually getting through these lists finally. These, like, raw material lines. Big thing after this is just to take the wood and just start smelting fuel for days. So much fuel. How much have we cut down thus far, by the way? Elves? Oh, we got tons of wood we can cut down. We're good. Like I said, this cloth, and this metal are my three major stockpiles I have to trim down. Once those are finished, my big things is that all of these are leather and they're also in bins. And I gotta fix that. Which, by the way, while I'm here, get rid of the old leather works. No one wants that. And then what is this stockpile for? Finished goods. What type of finished goods? This is all the Why is there clothing in here? Why is there clothing in here? Wine, trousers. What the hell are these bins for? Why do these bins exist? Backpacks, old clothing, toys, artifacts. Alright, so that is a stockpile that I'm going to pretend doesn't exist right now because that's just going to eat at my very soul. Why? Why is there a finished goods stockpile with such a random assortment of nonsense in it? All my items have been traded. No, we're still waiting for a few last food pots. 1, 2, 3. Those are, I think, my last food pots. Which means I might as well actually request the trader now. Get this over and done with. Get the trade off and be like, thanks for your money. Still building that wall. Build construction wall. And then over to the other one. We can start doing this. Eventually, by eating a little bit off of each side, I'm going to get to the point where I don't have to do it in two. Alright, come on. Build construction wall. I'll say we're so close, you might as well just let me start doing this. It's not like you're gonna get more water. Give me 2 once on the left. Give me, you bastard. Build construction wall. Construction wall. Fortunately, to actually make this work a bit better, because I'm going to need to get in, I'm not going to be able to do diagonals, I'm going to have to mine all of that out. Same for this one. That way there is no diagonals. And where else do I see a diagonal? Yeah. I'm going to have to mine those out of the way so I just have straight lines all the way through. I've already ordered some of those walls to be built. Dwarves will be coming down to it. That's getting built. That one's getting built. Upper left corner. Big square's done. That one's done. That one got completed when I ran over to the east. We're going to chase this up to... I gotta take that out. I'll say I have a thing here, but I forgot that I did that one diagonally. How do you improve a book? What do you mean you haven't... What did you do? Put bone on a book? What the hell did you do? This is an elephant parchment scroll. The rollers are made from magnetite. The object is adorned with hanging rings of massively worked llama bone by Chozo One. It's a scroll and you gave it earrings? Written on the item is a manual entitled At One with the Funnel, authored by Amos Bannernose, that concerns the construction and use of the funnel. Writing has a very serious tone. Overall, the prose is not awful, but not very good either. A very serious tone about funnels. It sounds like a page turner, let me tell you. Alright, we're having skulls again. A bunch of wool. The wool's what gets me. Alright, we're having skulls again. Make totems. And then you are supposed to be doing wool. Processing plants. You need to process the plants. Alright, you process the plants till I'm out of plants for you to process. Our unicorns have bred, so now we're getting multiple unicorns. Because at some point, I'm gonna have to start lowering the amount of like llamas and stuff, whatever I have. Because we don't care about them anymore. We got unicorns. Unicorns are better. So, what is it we have? Looks like we have a bunch of llamas. I don't need a bunch of llamas. Like I said, we got unicorns going. Why care about llamas when I have unicorns? So, female kids, 0. Female kid, or that was female adults, female kids, male kids, 0, male adults, 0. Bye-bye llamas. A bunch of them are about to get marked for slaughtering real soon. Next time something triggers an update with the llamas, they're dead, off, gone, replaced by unicorns. Chosen One, stop improving weird things. Yeah, look at this. Look at this. Idlers are going up. We're getting cloth down here. It's clearing out. The metal is finally gone. Yes. What is this stone and why is this not getting grabbed? Dolomite. Why is no one putting dolomite over in the stockpile of the quantum? Did I screw that one up? What is that? Trade goods. Why is that acting like there's a vehicle missing? All right, hold on. Dolomite. That is part of my metal ore. 1. Stop 1. Enter. Are you not allowing dolomite? You are not allowing dolomite. Limestone, dolomite, chalk, marble. All right, problem solved. Probably would have gotten the metal out faster if I had occurred to me that I had literally choked it up with dolomite and I wasn't bringing it to the next area. So we should get some people that'll put that stone in that bin. And then it'll just go over there and be quantumed. With all the Cooper Nougats. The Cooper Nougats! Alright, up above, how is this gone? Cancels construct building, building site submerged. I mean, on one hand, I believe you, but on the other hand, could you just try? Could you just try a little bit for me? Again, like I hear ya, but sure everyone else is getting theirs done. I'm just saying.
It won't work.
I think it will, though.
No, I won't do it.
I think if you just gain a little bit of patience, it'd be done. Look, the guy behind you got it done. Lazy sack of shit. Oh my god, there was a tribe of rodent men in my caverns. A werebeast came by and they killed it. A forgotten beast. They killed that took me a sec. Random tribe killed a forgotten beast? Forgotten beast killed everyone down there. How the hell did they survive? Was it a weak one? It was like, oh, beware its noxious smell and it just kind of makes you ill? Doesn't like kill you with toxins?
No.
Your building site is not submerged. Stop saying it is. You're making me look bad. Beware its hunger for warm blood. Is that it? It hungers for blood. Build construction wall. Down here, there's no twos over here. So let us order that up.
I hate saying no to you, but no.
Then don't say no to me. Why don't you just sit there, wait 2 seconds and keep building? Like, on one hand, I knew there'd be, like, some of these might have an issue, but you were having too many issues for too many things. Which one got suspended? Oh, that must have been an old alert. Go back and build the walls. Alright. They're doing that. How's the one to the west going? We've nearly got this filled. We've nearly gotten our below ground holes filled. Which means we can almost just kind of ignore this. We're very close to not giving a fuck. If we go all the way down, how's my track going? Right. Build construction. Track east to west. Site block. I need north to east. Wait for those to get built, then we'll install south to west 4 times, and we'll do like a ramp or something down here. Now, if below I'm trying to also do this track, it's gonna have to go down a few, and then there'll be a wall and.
I can't do that.
No, this one needs to be down. It'll always chase itself slightly. Unless it comes in. No? Yes, unless it comes in. No. It has to come off of a wall. No matter how I do this, there has to be a wall, or else the ramp won't work. If the ramp's not working, we're going to have an issue. Did I get this to work before? Oh, it was a straight line down a thing, and I actually brought it down Z levels. So if, for instance, right here was always a wall, no, because then the one behind it wouldn't be able to go down at the same place. Before, it never looped in on itself. Like, this is... Oh, wait, no, it's going to be multiple Z levels. What the hell am I... I'm tired. Migrants have arrived. All right, how many did we get this time? 1, 2. More than 2. But just barely. All right, we got 3. Yeah, no, it's not going to loop on itself for 4 Z levels, so I don't have to worry about the wall thing. I don't know what the hell I was thinking of. Have a good night to Chulu. In about 15, I will start closing proceedings. Closing procedures. I'd say I'd join you, but I did just eat or drink a bunch of sugar. Bunch of sugar. Necessarily large amount of sugar. Have a good night, Chulo. Look, we grew a unicorn in your honor. What's causing that weird shadow? Okay. This is when I get eaten by something behind the green screen. Horror movie time. Alright, yeah, okay, so this can go away. No, you have to stay. Damn it. That's not going to get balanced in this stream. It's not going to get sorted out. This bridge was... Some of these traps are being installed. Build, trap, cage trap. How many? You have one whole mechanism. Hooey. We're rolling the mechanisms. Damn it. One of those is wrong. One of those is wrong. And by one of those, I mean 3. This was supposed to be the floodgates. Those aren't supposed to be there. That's where the floodgates go. Can't believe I screwed that up multiple times. Right, and if we zoom out, get an eye for the big picture. Alright, so like I said earlier, we're coming up on the 15 to 20 minute warning. If any of you are wanting to verify if your dwarf is alive, if you're wanting to get dwarf in the game so that your dwarf can be alive for the next stream, your window is closing. I don't run the script in the middle of the week. Not when I don't run it when I'm not doing Dwarf Fortress. This one's suspended. Good morons. That needs to get built first, unfortunately. That's going to get filled in. This can be done now. Might as well do so. Same with this one. Might as well try to get this one filled in. And fill in you. And fill in you. This one's getting done. Into the west. How are you coming along? That floor got removed. What about up here? Yeah, no, I mean, admittedly, it took a bit, but these holes are nearly filled and complete, so I don't have to worry about accidentally piercing them when I do any ballista or possible cave-in events, things like that. But with destroying the whole map and removing all the trees. Last time I did something like this, we had a lot of cave-ins for no reason. Praise the mighty airpoof. Praise be. Praise be. Do not question the mighty airpoof. If you question the mighty airpoof, the airpoof will question you. And that can only lead to death and damnation. What was it even? Down below. Oh, actually, no. Hold on. Where's the cloth? How's the cloth piles going? Damn it, we still have a bunch of cloth. Are we getting close, though? 1 page and a little over. 2 pages. Okay, 2 pages on that one. 3 pages and a little over 2 so far. Little over 3. They were around 5 last time, right? So yeah, it's just the only problem is for the cloth one. Oh, they brought the things I should trade. He's drinking. Damn it. Is the stockpile for the dumping of the thread and cloth is only so large. For some reason, I made clothing have a much bigger stockpile than I did the thread and cloth one. It's kind of my fault. I own up to it. I don't know what you want me to say. Fucked up. Little construction. Actually, stop it. Who cares about this floor right now? I just said, I was talking about like slowing down and stuff. Because if our idlers are below like 25, it means we're actually basically all doing things. The idlers is reporting are the sleepers and things like that. Here's what I'm about to start doing. Look at all that. All of that. Let them move those outwards a bit. Then we'll start trimming them down in their space, because we're going to have to go through all those at another stream or something and get them all out of those bins so we can get rid of those bins. Did you just bring in another bag? Where did you get this bag from? Stop bringing in bags. I don't know where you got that bag from. I think much trash have I thrown away? Is it pertinent enough to like run the trash compactor again? Do we need to get rid of these? No, not really. Is there anything on the map that's stupid and pointless? I don't think so. I think we've cleared out most of the nonsense. That is where they fired before. That's nothing. That's just a remnants. These are getting filled in now. That is the border of the circle that I'm going to have to fix later. That discoloration is caused by the leaves, damning trees, and yeah, so this is good. Yeah, really at this point it's just letting them finish up their, oh, they did start catching up. 35 items, that's what I was talking about. Eventually at some point they'll catch up. Still have cloth to do, but there's only so much cloth that they can do. So back up top where we're doing the fortifications, build construction, fortifications. I'm not going to go all the way around the circle today, but I wanted to get a good lip since this is where I generally try to have them fight from anyways. This is the one that is nearest to the pertinent door. Alright, we'll have them install those. That's not going to take everyone's job. We'll go down, build a construction floor. We'll fill this floor in now, just so it no longer looks like garbo. Sweet, delicious garbo. All the garbo you need to get through the day. Please consult your physician if you have any of the following symptoms: blindness, death, sexual impotence. We'll get that up. That's been a long time coming to fix up that floor so it didn't look like I had stupid ugly mushrooms growing everywhere. Alright, there we go. That has been finished. That one cannot be the construction floor. This needs to be brought down even because of the birdos. As a matter of fact, I'm going to bring it down just one more into their territory. I really hate those birds. As a matter of fact, no. Yet one more. You're just 2 peacocks, and another one. I really hate you. I kind of want to let you starve to death so I don't have to deal with your stupid bird faces anymore. As long as we are understanding each other that I hate your stupid pet bird faces. Alright, the llamas have been killed off. The llamas, they have not yet, but they've been ordered to be butchered. They are being killed off. They are not yet killed off. Also, quick save. Knowing my luck, near the end of the stream, now is when something bad was going to happen. We're going to trigger a quick save real quick. Get that over and done with. Okay. Piggies. I feel like I like piggies for the meat, but I don't know. Do I like 2 of the same gender? Because I never get more pigs. I swear I never get more pigs. Z, animals, shift B. Where are pigs? Big pigs. No, I didn't even want pigs, apparently. I thought I did for their sweet, delicious meat. But I guess if I got unicorns, that's what I'm going for instead. I suppose. Alright, so those pigs are just there until the day they died. At some point I felt pity on them. Makes sense to me. Are we done processing plants? No, we have a ton of plants to go through. Holy crap. How many plants did I have of pigtails? We are down to 147. Strawberries need to be brewed. They need to be brewed. Or they could be cooked. How many seeds do I have? 160 seeds. Seeds, we don't cook those. Why don't I cook up some of the strawberries to get them out of the way? 160 seeds is plenty for the farm you got. 160 seeds is plenty. 12 helmets, we have 12. 12 helmets spawn 164. I'm good on that. But wait. No, because I'm probably not going to pay attention that long enough to remember to undo that. Because it'll be next stream by the time that comes up, and I will guaranteed forgotten that I was doing that. 100% would have forgotten that I was doing that. PX, I didn't go far enough back. Eat at you from that side. Eat at you from that side. I Like I said, I want to get as much space around where the leather thing is before I worry about having to deal with the leather. Build construction wall. Look at this. So close. So close. Same with this one too. North side of that one's about to be done. This one's not close, but there's no more water. Like this is done with the draining system. After this is just filling up like the one on the left. So next stream we'll make good progress. Like we might even be able to get it finished next stream. The track. I forgot I was doing that as well. Build construction track southwest. Insight. Now the idea being that at the midpoint, no, before the midpoint is where a stop might need to be. So before the midpoint, there would be a wall of some sort. So basically, I'm going to have a line here on the floor down below. That's where I'm going to have a line. Let's get rid of the wood while I'm here too. What I accidentally ordered earlier, it's just wrong. Dumb. I can't bring it up because, of course, menus. So this is where, when we start the actual funneling of the ground below us, we start terraforming, we're going to use a minecart to dump the stones here first, just to get them out of the way so I can keep digging. And then from here, they will be told that they can be brought upstairs, where the actual stone stockpile is. This is just like a stationing area. Now, if this is where a wall is, and this is floor, down below this would be wall. This is where the wall would be down below. We're gonna test that, we need to build that. I am about to be a crazy man. I'm about to be a crazy man. If you do this the safe way, the not crazy way. That one, put a floor there, get rid of the side things. I don't know why I was about to try to order all of that at once. So that right there is supposed to be a down ramp. So build construction floor would say that there must be floor up here after that. After that. And side blocks. That's where these pigtail cloth. So where I had, pause, where I had a floor below, this is telling me what I had before. Where I had a floor before, out one and over one from each side. Build construction floor, out one and over one from each side. Then it's two from either way. Like that isn't actually even that convoluted. Stop it. Why did I go that far up? With the wall, you will be a floor later. And then that's where that is, out one and over one. Not wall, floor. Floor, and then using this as the actual floor area. It's like just one out in all directions. It's really all this is. I'm acting like it's a complicated shape, like when I did this gigantic circle with a radius. This is essentially just an octagon. Like it's crazy or something like that. Floor. both sides. Yeah. Side floor. There's just a bunch of twos. It's literally just all directions gain a extra square. That's all it was. Piece of floor my way, of course there is. Wouldn't there be? Still have a ton of andesite blocks. It just occurred to me that we're still over 100 after all of this building. All of this building. That one is not supposed to be floor, however. That is where the floor is curving, so build construction. Track east to west. That is east to west. And then north to south is here. Then I'll actually have to figure out how I'm curving in the inner track. What just happened? Oh yeah, we're getting rid of the wall. I forgot about that. Build construction. Floor. Inside is my floor, right? Yeah, floor. Inside blocks. That was a ramp, not a floor. Build construction floor. Floor. Probably shouldn't be trying to do this from the top down. We need them down to support the top, but who said I made sense? They lie. Exactly the thing I was trying to avoid. What caved in? What and or how did it cave in? There was floor out there. Oh, they didn't build all the floor yet. Well, as long as... Yeah, no one even got hurt. I was about to say, as long as that's where it happened, there's no one down there, so who cares? Whoop-a-doo! Really, I just gotta make sure I stop getting rid of this wall. Like, now. Stop. And some got some dust in their face there. Oh, I got hurt. Didn't I trade with you already? No, I didn't. Good thing we caught that early. 98,000 dwarf bucks. Platinum, steel. Actually, screw everything else. First things first. Steel. Give me whatever you have that's steel. So literally at this point, either it's something I'm going to use or it's something I'm going to melt. Boom. Steel. That's already brought you down to a 100% profit. Holy crap. Alright. That's all you have for steel. You're not going to have any of the rest of the stuff I really truly care about. So I don't even care about clothing right now. What I do care about though is, do you have dolomite? Do you have chalk? Do you have marble? One whole marble. Good. Do you have limestone? Blocks. So you don't have any of the flux stones for me to make my... You are the worst. I hate you. That's really all I want from you. As a matter of fact, I'm going to take back some of my food because of this low turnout. Of course, it seems exciting to trading. All right, now they can leave. Pint size! Yes, I had to rebrand. Even I, in recent days, have screwed up the spelling of my own name more than once. So if I couldn't count on myself to get it right, how can I count on the fans to get it right? And most importantly, how can I count on new viewers to get it right? Wasn't gonna happen. Orange strategy. RNG strategy. Orange strategy. Like, that's way easier to read than Airmill Xyloscient. Way easier to read. You know how many people screwed up pronouncing Xy in Xyloscient? The joke of my viewers became that my name was Xylophone. Because nobody could pronounce it, like Benedict Cumberbatch. Like, this is basically what I'd had. This is way easier. Way easier. Like, not even close. See, I said it like Zoe. Hey, Lich Lord 21. Hey, guy. How's it going? Are you having the fun times? Did you guys just wake up? You're in at least pint sizes in Scotland. What time is that there? You guys just wake up? If I run late enough, do I get the Sunday morning brunch? It's 5. All right, that must be like crazy Scottish time. No. You can't. Don't correct it now. 5 AQM. Rest of the world has 5 AM. Scotland has Scotland. What time is it? It's 5 AQM. What's AQM? Well, it's like the time you have first breakfast before you have second breakfast. I mean it nicely. Please do not come from Scotland to come kill me. We ain't hobbitses. So, I saw a thing recently. I've got it on my phone actually. This gave me a chuckle. This gave me a chuckle. In your opinion, being over there in the English sphere, hold on. Where was it? Where was it? Oh my god, it was stupid and I loved it. Basically, someone was actually trying to start a petition to solve Brexit by just being like, well, if enough people sign this, we're going to force Ireland back into the UK or Great Britain. I just wanted to know what you guys over there thought of trying to force Ireland to just join the family. That sounded to me like that's how people get shot. I mean, I don't think any of the stories I heard from how that happened, they didn't sound peaceful to me. But it was like how over here, it was like, yo, get enough people to sign a petition. The government will do something about it. But it was someone in England doing a petition to force Ireland to join. I was like, man, that sounds awful. I was like, there's been like, people are gonna stop talking about any wars in the Middle East. They're just gonna talk about Ireland again. I mean, it sounded like a brilliant plan. Definitely no flaws. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Yeah, alright. That person must have skipped Irish history. That's the thing that got me, though, is I knew that was a bad idea. We didn't really cover that history too well. And I was like, if I know that's a bad idea, surely they had to have been taught this. They're there. Why do they not know this? This sounds like a dumb idea. I don't know. It gave me a chuckle. Because I think that definitely topped my list of bad ideas for the week. Stupid as fuck. Why don't we just sign a petition to force Ireland to join us? That'll solve this Brexit nonsense. Okay? You do that. The IRA wasn't exactly... No. They were down for partying. Enough people in England say join us, Ireland will just join. That's how it works. I want to know, how peaceful is Scotland in the whole thing? Like, if someone tried to do that, and they made Ireland pop off again, legit question, would Scotland just do it as well, just even if for nothing else and for funsies? Like, I legit wonder how close everyone is over there except Wales. Like, Wales confuses me. I don't think I've ever heard a good reason for, like, why Wales exists. I legit don't know. I don't think I've ever heard of a proper history. I've heard Ireland, Scotland, and England. I don't think I've ever heard a proper history of Wales other than, oh yeah, and Wales was there. Okay. Why do the English even want the Irish? Yeah, so it's a complicated system. Basically, if I were to sum it up in American terms, so full disclosure, these are American terms, so some things are going to be wrong. The EU is like the equivalent of America's old Articles of Confederation. So all the countries are kind of working like how America would treat states. And Britain wanting to leave is a state wanting to leave. But all the rest of the states are saying, hey, we're not going to treat you like you're a state anymore. You're not with us if you do this. However, Texas has a deal with Oklahoma that says, you're allowed to cross my border whenever you want. This is how we get to be at peace. And in the United States would be saying, no, you're not allowed to do that. Like that's the big thing, is there's two conflicting treaties going on when this happens. And that's what the big thing is. Part of the peace deal was that there is an open border between Northern Ireland and the rest of Ireland. And the EU is trying to say, basically, but there won't be. They're just there, for reasons. This is like, I've never heard a legit history. Just, Wales is there with England. Oh, okay. So how did that happen? England conquered? No, they're there. Like, I'm gonna laugh if, 10 years from now, someone dredges up some, long forgotten treaty, and it's like, Wales belongs to England for 400 years, or whatever, thousands of years, but at the end of this, England bends the knee to Wales, or some crazy crap. I'm waiting for there to be, a drop. Everyone will be like, oh, whoops. Now, why did I do this? I'm very confused as to what I did here. What the hell did I do? I think I just built floors while I was supposed to have built walls. I don't know why I did that, because that doesn't make any sense. Yeah, those were supposed to have been walls, not floors. That's throwing me off. So yeah, that's the big thing. Why don't we just all sign a petition and tell Ireland to join us? Wales distracted you. No, whoever it is in Britain distracted me with, they're gonna force Ireland to join. Ireland for a while in WW2 wasn't involved with W. Just think about that. Ireland doesn't care. Leave them alone. Wales becomes a new superpower. Yeah, I'm waiting, that's why no one knows this Wales, someone in Wales is soon, 4 more years, they'll all be ours. Alright, that's the we got it done. The cages are never going to get done. I feel like that just is never going to happen. Build construction wall. Site wall. So very nearly done with filling in this near surface layer. Need to come up with a weird scientific name to call it, just so I can pretend there's a reason for it other than I hate water. We are plugging in the near surface layer vulnerability zone.